Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It's almost 8 a.m. here, and prices of BTC currently at 84.44 as per the Bybit exchange. Looks like we sold off overnight really fast, really hard down to that 83.50 area. Okay, so let's break it down and see exactly what our technicals provided us yesterday and how us in the Cryptosomniac community reacted. All right. So, first things first, understanding market structure and what kind of ranges and what kind of patterns it's trying to create is very important. Okay. So, one thing that I noticed and I even pointed out to my Advantage members yesterday was this. And I want to show you guys this real quick. Okay. So, notice that price was over here yesterday at 84.30. Okay. And then I drew out this because I figured that, you know what? It looked like what was really happening was, okay, this was the start of the range, right? So resistance, 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 another resistance, sell off, hits the bottom of the range again, which was this previous area, and then it takes off, right? Breaks above this range, okay, tests it as support, bounces off again, comes back to test it as support, and then I said, you know what, I'm gonna wait and see if this particular area right here gets broken, okay? And what I stated was to my Advantage members, and if you watch my video from yesterday, it's also available there, okay? Um, I gave you guys basically a free trade. Those of you who are watching this YouTube video, you can look at my YouTube video from yesterday. And I stated that over here, waiting for the short trigger, right? Short if this breaks. Okay, this is where the price was yesterday. And I stated that I wanted to see basically a full candle close below this area right here. So notice this was where we were, right? And then this was the first full candle close below. Although it was this one too, I didn't get a chance to open a trade on this one. Um, but this one right here gave me a nice full 30-minute candle, and I shorted right here. I added a little bit right there again, okay? And that gave me a nice profit gain overnight. My average entry was 84.81, exited at around $8,400, like I said I would, okay? And so here we are, right? So basically, what happened, folks, and what we see now is a range that's been created like this, okay? This is the range that I would expect BTC to trade in for the next coming days, okay? If price breaks above this area right here, or I'm sorry, price breaks above here and then it comes back into this range right here, I personally think that might be shortable, okay? But you want to be careful because your risk for that will be stops will be up here, okay? So your stop is basically around 86.40, 86.50, okay? Now if you're trying to go long, okay, a long possibility is right there, or I'm sorry, right here with the stop below this wick right here, okay? So those are the only long possibilities I see right now. I still do think that the market is going to break down just a little bit more to tap, a deeper demand um, way down here. Okay, because that's really where a lot of demand is sitting, right around $8,300. Okay, so we'll see if that works out. I'm pretty sure this range is probably going to be in play maybe for another 24, 48 hours. So I'll be watching this market carefully. I'm not in any positions right now. I'm just going to wait and see what the market's trying to do. Okay. So let's see on the 1 hour. Um, nothing special on the 1 hour. Pretty decent sized bullish engulfing candle right there. So still got about 10 minutes left. So watch this candle carefully. All right. And then if you start looking on the 1 hour, right, a couple of areas to exploit. I would probably say for stop runs, it's definitely this area right here. So right around 84.90 all the way to about 85.15. And remember that 85.15 area, okay, comes from this first range being established, right? This is your resistance, 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 and resistance. So if price does make it up here, okay, that would be a potential short as well. All right, with the stop, probably up in this area right here. Okay, if you want to play it that way, that is. All right. Now, if price breaks above this area or smashes above these levels right here, I would then consider going long. Okay, but none of that has happened, so we'll see. Notice that price is still stuck in this descending parallel channel and not even able to get above the EQ right here, which is this white dashed line. Okay, this kind of just says how weak the price is at this given moment. All right, so really not looking good for price. I guess you can make the argument that the 4 hour does look like a hammer, but still has 2 hours left to go. Right, so if this does look like a hammer, the follow-up candle should be bullish, hopefully, right? But like I said, on the smaller time frames, you know where your levels of resistance are. I mean, they're right above us, right around $8,500, and at max, these levels right here around 8,575. Okay, so a lot of resistance to chew through. Okay, let's see how the daily chart looks. That's not helpful. Let's see over here. Here's that daily chart again, still within the confines of this wedge, and even on the 4 hour you could see this is really the wedge that was at play. We broke out and then boom, came back in, and I drew this white line because I was noticing something else that was different, which was if I touch this marker and this marker, it gives us a perfect rejection right there. So it was really nice to sort of I was in a long yesterday, I think, right over here, and you could see I actually sold up basically on the spike right here. Okay, I sold my first half of my position around $8,600. Okay, we had gotten in around 85.36, so very easy, $70-$80 movement that we caught. Once we saw the break of this candle right here, decided to push up, sell off right there, and then basically short once we get that confirmation. So two easy trades, two easy wins, right? And that's how the market should be. Okay, so I wanted to sort of provide a quick lesson about basic risk management. Okay, I know a lot of you are trying to sort of make money in this market and try to trade it as much as possible to make money or recover losses or whatever you're working with, right? I want to show you this chart. Okay, the reason this chart is important is because it sort of puts into perspective how one should be looking at losses. Okay. Now, if you notice on the left column, it says percentage loss, right? So if you lose 10% on a trade, you need 11% to break even. Okay. If you lose 20% on a trade, you lose 25, or you need 25% to break even. Okay. So the point is, you could see as the percentage loss goes, higher and higher, so does the rise to break even, and almost exponentially right there. Okay. And the reason I say that is because I see a lot of folks trying to force trades in markets when they're not understanding the ranges and what the market is trying to do. All right. If you understand the basics of support and resistance, right, you will know that you can short resistance and long support. The point of trading is not to figure out when to be right. That's not your job. That's the market's job. Okay. The market will do its job on wherever the market needs to go to. But if you understand that, hey, this is a key support, and if price comes back to that same area, I'll probably long. Notice if this was the support that was established and you took the bet of longing here, you did really good, right? You did really good if you sold off up here. And that's another thing. Most traders, right? They may be good at maybe picking the bottom right here, right? But they won't be good at selling anywhere near the top. In fact, what they'll do is they'll buy here, right? Get really lucky, ride this thing up, not take profits, and boom, retrace the entire way, probably even get stopped out. I can guarantee you folks that this is the story of a lot of people. Okay? Same thing with this, all right? If I shorted here and I realized, oh my God, this is a range, okay? And by the way, I didn't even know this till I saw this being created. And I said, oh, this is what's happening. And so I got into a position right here, like I showed you, and I got closed out overnight in profit. and I haven't touched a trade since. Okay, so you know, being able to pick the bottoms and pick the best sort of trade at the very bottom might be one thing, but it's not really required in trading. Okay, the most amount of money, first of all, is made in the meat of the move. So even if I caught the move right there and I sold off right there, that little chunk right there, that's easy money. Okay, I don't need to worry about, I don't need to guess that if I buy here, is it going to break this resistance? I don't need to think about that. I'm not trying to predict the future. Okay, my job is simple. I buy support, I sell resistance. I sell resistance right there, and I short it all the way down to the support. That's it. That's all you got to do. Keep it simple. Okay. But when you start FOMOing into trades and thinking that, hey, market could do this or it could do that, this is where you fall into this trap right here. And then you lose more money and more money. And then you overtrade. And then you force more mistakes, right? And then you're deeper in the hole trying to recover that money. And then you need more gains for you to break even. All right. So manage your risk properly. Okay. In fact, I want to sort of give you guys a personal tip and trick that I used to do a couple of years ago. All right. Um, Find a free trading platform. All right. With paper money. I personally use Thinkorswim that allows paper trading. With Bybit, they also have a testnet. Okay. I like to use Bybit a lot, and I like to use their testnet. Okay. You can even do it on a chart right here. Okay. Open a fresh chart and say, okay, I'm going to map out these levels right here. If price breaks here, I'm going to short here, and I'm going to take profit down here. Okay. And start writing this stuff on your charts, take notes, whatever you need to do. And then, do this for 7 days, 2 weeks, 1 month, and then see your results. And then sort of write down your results in an Excel sheet and then see if you're ready for, real money trading. Okay? I'm sure most of you won't do that. I'm sure you're just going to keep trading real money. But I'm saying at least do it alongside of your real money trading accounts. Okay? So give that a shot. All right? And again, work on not over trading and work on not trying to predict the market. Okay? Just keep it simple. Buy support, sell resistance, and sell, your short right back at support. Okay? That's really where, the market gravitates to, right? Okay, I think that's pretty much it. I wanted to keep this analysis short. Yeah, I think that's it. You have some long scenarios to watch out for, some potential short squeezes. I mean, I still do think that there is a possibility, again, with this sort of tightening and coiling up that we're seeing, this might be another wedge that's created. So if I actually take this away, right, that is kind of a wedge, technically. Um, so we could see sort of a breakout out of this at some point. So, you want to be careful, right? Manage your risk, okay? A good way also, by the way, before I forget, to manage your risk, okay, and sort of build that emotional fortitude is that I want you to play with, say a very small nominal amount, okay, on Bybit or BitMEX or whatever, and try to trade in $1 trades, okay. A dollar, I hope you can lose. You can see to lose $1 in a trade, right? And see if you buy in with $1 right here for short, right? Place your stop up here, okay, and then ride this down all the way here. The reason I say that is because most people are going into trades with 50x or 100x, and their liquidation price is just like right there. Okay, just maybe $10, $20 above their buy-in or entry price. And that's why they're freaking out over their trades, is because they cannot risk to lose or have the price shoot up like that, even $20, $30. And if that's the case, then for sure you're trading with too high of a leverage. Okay, and you're probably going to be susceptible to this formula of losses right here. Okay, so if that's the case, trade with $1, right, with no leverage at all. Buy in at points where you understand this is technically an area that's broken. My stop should be up here. If price keeps going down and down, right, then I'll bring my stop to break even. Okay, And then if price keeps going down and down, trail your stops or just set your profit taking right there, walk away from the market. That's it. That's it. It's that simple. Okay. I hope you guys follow some of these rules, some of these things that are best practices for good traders. Okay, because I really think it will help you in the long run. Okay, but if not, you can keep making the same mistakes and you can keep losing money. All right. Anyway, I hope to keep informing you guys how to make proper, educated decisions in this market. Thank you so much for always watching my videos. Thank you all always for supporting my videos and come join the Cryptosomniac community, folks. There's a Discord link, a free link below, and I'll see y'all soon. All right, cheers.